Good day, traders, and welcome to Admiral Markets webinar today. Today is a great day to trade. We had excellent setup on Euro Yen. We also have a moving market. Pound dollar is rejecting as analyzed. So a lot of trades actually were already happened, but we will wait for pullback on some pairs, and we could trade it. I will also try to make a live order if I get the opportunity today. So of course, stay tuned. So before I start, quick risk disclaimer explaining all possible risks associated with forex market. So by accepting the risk, you're also proceeding further with me, and have in mind that CFD and Forex are leveraged products and can result in losses that exceed your deposits. And this video is not part of the .co.uk website, but the globaluse.com website. So why we trade with other markets? Excellent offerings, excellent spreads, fast execution, and very important STP. STP straight through processing. You also have on MT5 Forex level 2 market depth. So rules and setups for today's webinar. As always, we use POC zones, master candle setups, wool waves, price action. Everything you see here is my personal opinion and trades. Very occasionally, I might make a market order, not just pending order during this webinar. Of course, I trade a live account. We don't do scalping. Positional or breakout trading is also supported. If we don't see a setup, we don't trade. That is why we use pending orders. Also, once you're in a trade, you need to do your own trade management. Recommended risk is 0.5% to 1% per trade and do not exceed 2%. You want to trade like professionals. Have in mind that from time to time losses might happen and you need to keep your risk under control. It's, of course, a part of this business. Session recaps are from Monday to Wednesday, while our pending orders that I post here are valid from Wednesday till early Friday. Friday is day to take profits, and yes, use profit stop, and always be sure to follow me on social networks because I update analysis each day. Also, very quick update. We had excellent session recap. Even euro dollar came in profit, dollar yen went in profit, pound yen. So session recap was very good for previous Monday, and I hope that it was, well, 2 days ago, but our trades came in profit. So I hope that it will be the same today. And also, already some trades happened. For example, euro yen trade happened that I gave you the trade this morning, and I will show it right away. I hope that you managed to grab some money out of it because this was a very good setup, and well, it was pretty much clear to me what euro yen is going to do. So this was the POC zone, but also I said if uh, if break below, if we see a break below 131.90, we should see 131.75 and 131.30. So we actually had this breakout, and the trade was excellent because the price went to 45, and at least if you traded this breakout, guys, as I suggested here, okay, break from 131.90, you could have made some nice pips. Well, almost 45 pips total pip pool on the breakout. So as you can see, the trade was very profitable. And have in mind that best setups always happen during major sessions. Major sessions are London, New York, and of course Asian session. But for us European traders, we are mostly based we are mostly based in Europe, and we trade European and New York, London session overlap. So that is when best of the setups we can find. So this already happened. Also, guys, if you saw yesterday's analysis, you could have also made money with this because the price went up here. So this week was indeed profitable for us, and I like to see when fast moves happen, when we don't have any big consolidation. So on intraday time frame, it should be a really you should be really enjoying making profits. Well, as I say, the only drawback is that you can just don't go too far. Do not exaggerate with trade setups. If you make profits, if you make two or three good trades, then please, guys, I mean, you can stop for that day. You already made money. You already made profits. Do not risk more. Why would you give back all your profits to market if you already made it? So my advice is always keep the profits in your pocket. If you made two or three good trades for the day, then it's enough. Even sometimes not having a trade, as I say, is equals to having a profitable position. This is the market that I see at this point, and I will trade this accordingly. Of course, if I see any pull back to higher levels, I would definitely like to trade euro dollar to the short side. First of all, I will show you. Okay, so this is my Camarilla MACD trading template, and I use this for my own account. So uh, quick top-down approach, guys. Weekly was having a big uptrend. Then definitely from this spot, guys, this pattern is called rooftop pattern. So rooftop pattern is basically a reversal pattern. With this ECS dots here, you can easily identify double tops, double bottoms, order blocks. So basically here you see this is a nice rooftop here, and the price now is, you see this very clear, guys. Just make a line here, you see, and you can see it here, breaking below, okay, retesting and possible continuation. That is already happening from the break of this spot 1574. So we had a nice buy set up on our session recap. But well, obviously now the buy has been stopped here around 1625, and the price proceeds further down. So I will sell the rallies now. Daily is having a retracement. Okay, it's small retracement. 4 hour. Well, now the obviously, guys, I traded euro dollar today, and I did a tweet about it. I traded 1600 breakout, and 1600 breakout actually went to I think 80, 85. I made some 17 pips of profit. It was mostly like a scalp trade. Now someone might ask me why only 17 pips, because guys, today's ATR is 27 pips. I made 17 pips, so it's almost like 80, 90%, right? Okay, it's definitely more than 60% of the ATR. So I couldn't have made more than 17 pips, because obviously here, as you can see, the price is very slow. Now my setup is counting on a bigger retracement. Because I already closed this trade. I did 1600 breakout. The price went to 80. I stopped it at 83. So basically 17 pips, it's not much. But for bigger trade, I want a bigger pullback. I simply cannot go short now just because I think it will go lower. You see, this could be inverted head and shoulders. The price stopped there, made a head, then this is the bottom of the right shoulder. There is two possible scenarios now on euro dollar. The price will either go down, well, it might happen because 1580, 82 was not broken to the downside. You see, guys, if you know what my biggest maybe advantage in forex trading is. Someone might say, Nenad, you are a great risk manager. Other people would probably say, uh, Nenad, you are a great analyst. But my biggest advantage is that I have my own method, my own thing that I have developed, and I'm sticking to it like there is no exception. I'm sticking to this for many, many years. I don't switch trading methods. I don't trade other methods. I only trade my own developed method, Camarilla MACD. So I might say that could be the biggest advantage because I can I can see a setup in a single second. And you know, when you have a consistent, solid, rock solid method and system, it's very easy to actually incorporate all you know into an entry or a stop loss. That is why I made you also a price action training school. Go there, visit my price action training school. You can always watch it on Admiral Markets YouTube channel. For all other guys who are interested in more profound Camarilla MACD analysis, send me an email, and it's usually private, right? So the biggest thing here, guys, on euro dollar is I want to see a bigger pullback. I want to see a bigger pullback. Bigger pullback is seen. And yes, just one quick notice, guys. First, let me give you some trades, then I will answer your questions. I see a lot of questions now, but I cannot answer, okay, before I actually present you the main thing that I'm here today, and that is trade setups, okay? So please bear with me, okay? For some people, I might send a reply, fast reply, but for others, yeah, for those questions, you really need to actually wait. So, okay, let me see. Okay, so, okay. Uh, so, someone asked, which are these indicators? Well, the indicators that I use on my Camarilla MACD templates are MACD or zero leg MACD, of course, elite currency, here, currency dots, Camarillas, and the dynamic zone, higher time frame zone. I mean, now maybe you're seeing for the first time this template, but this is what I actually use and what I actually do. It's my top-down approach, the approach that I always do when I make the analysis, when I make live setups, and so on, so on. Now the question from Gabriela, why you see a bigger pullback? I'm not saying, Gabriela, that I'm seeing a bigger pullback. I only saying that this could be possible, because if you know about patterns, and I talk about this dozens of times, you should have already known that this is inverted head and shoulders here. You see, this is left shoulder, this is head, this is the right shoulder. It's exactly happening at Camarilla, guys. And where is it happening? It's happening at weekly L3 here. I mean, if you were following me for all these years, you know that the only indicator that I use is Camarilla as pivot points. So yes, there are other good pivot points, such as EQ pivot points, of course. But I'm faithful to Camarillas because it's my bread and butter of trading. So this is telling me that it will be either a break to the downside or a quick, not maybe a quick because it's very slow pair, but a slow grind towards the zone where I want to short it. And guys, one more thing. I will wait for even Friday to short euro dollar rally if it happens. I don't care. Okay, I am very assured in my trade, and the first thing that I will do is it's pretty easy for me. I place my trades in the zone. Okay, in the zone. Now the zone can be anywhere from 1630, guys, towards 1650, 45, or 16. Let's say I would wait for maybe not 1615, but somewhere around this number. And I'm able to do, because if you do scaling, okay, you're always basically, you can divide your trades. If you want to trade with 0.5 lots according to your risk, divide your trades. Okay, so I'm really keen to trade euro dollar shorts. So weekly is in downtrend, daily is in downtrend, 4-hour time frame is having a retracement. I made a scalp today that is based on again top-down approach, but it was 5-minute trade. But now I want to see a bigger pullback, okay? A pullback in the zone. If I see a trade happening in the zone, well, you see I have pending orders, but I'm watching it. This is also the zone, 15, 17, but I would like to see a little bit more of the upside action. If I see that euro is going here, but is hesitant to break it, then I will probably make a sell also here. Uh, Christina is asking, do I see bigger pullback because indicators showing it's about to rise? No, it's not indicator. For me, I mean, MACD is showing when I do a top-down approach, everything is clear. But this is the indicator that I watch, price action. Inverted head and shoulders. You see? On 4-hour. This is inverted head and shoulders. And according to inverted head and shoulders rules, it's a bullish pattern. Okay? This will rise more to the upside if this trend line breaks. I connect two these dots. These are elite currency dots, ECS dots, and bang, it could go more to the upside. That is why I say I don't know if this will happen. But if this happens, I am ready, guys. I set a trap. And for me, price action trading, Camarilla trading is the ultimate method for trading every single forex pair, including some of the equities. I just need to see how it works on cryptos, but at this point, I am focused really on some commodities such as oil, WTI, and of course, Forex. So for euro dollar, I see this. For dollar CAD, guys, I see a potential breakout. 27.00 sell, 27.40 stop, TP 26.50. Now, the thing with dollar CAD is it's going down. We need to zoom out. But if this inverted head and shoulders fails, to me, this looks like this could be a trigger happy trade here. Now, the only thing is that this could be a first target. Only 15 pips, guys, because this is the ATR projection. Now, if this breaks, then we actually could see 26.50, even lower levels. Now, if we add this tool that Chris and I developed, it's called Elite Currency Wiz. It gives us nice confluence too. How do we use it? Here, this is the starting spot when it started to drop. We can use it also for sell trades and buy trades. It doesn't matter. I use it for sell because obviously the price is in sell mode now at this point. Usually when the third line is broken, it proceeds to the fourth line. And we see 1, 2, 3, because this indicates a trend. We also have a small PDF, is a part of the package, so you can ask for it. And this actually, you see, it's when it breaks to the downside. So you see, this is free one. When it breaks to the downside, okay, it can hit 26.85. 26.85 is in confluence with this ATR projection low. So our tool is telling us that if the price proceeds below, okay, this weekly L3 M pattern, this will turn into M if the price breaks. It should at least make 15 pips. So I will trade it, guys. I mean, it's not great according to risk-reward ratio, but you need to definitely use risk management. So if you use 40 pip stop loss for 15 pip win, it doesn't matter, guys. You can use 0.5 risk because some setups are maybe better than others, but you still don't know what the market will do. So you just need a risk, guys. Risk management is the holy grail. And if you add 0.5 risk, it doesn't matter if you have 100 pip stop loss or, I don't know, 1,000 pip stop loss. It doesn't matter. The thing is that you need to incorporate your risk into this stop loss. Okay? Also, here, it has the possibility to further drop because of this rise. Now it's in retracement, but lower time frames are telling us that it could drop, but only if it doesn't reject. If it starts to reject, guys, from this spot, then we might see a continuation to the upside. That is why I would sell at a 27.00 break, aiming for this level, possibly lower. But if it happens that the price actually spikes from this zone to the upside, then well, I will not sell it because that is not a breakout setup. Okay. Now the question is, Rick is asking, with a risk of 40 and reward of 15, what is the actual probability the target will be hit? My probabilities and my accuracy with Camarilla MACD is almost 80%. Okay, and I basically if you following me for a long time, you know that my Camarilla is very successful in picking up entries. But you cannot go for 60 pips or 70 pips if the market is not giving you that 70 pips. So Rick, today I explained my stop loss for a short trade on euro dollar, and my trade was initiated. Check my Twitter. Okay, I said setup have been posted on euro dollar. So my short sell happened at 16.00, and my target was 1580, final target. My stop loss was 20 pips, so it was 1-to-1 risk to reward. But I couldn't have, for that kind of a stop loss, I couldn't have, and because of the ATR, I couldn't have made bigger target, because the biggest mistake that other traders do is telling you to make risk to reward of 1-to-1, 3-1. It's not coincidence that 95% of traders is losing because of that nonsense approach called risk to reward. I don't care about risk to reward, guys. I'm talking to you very openly and honestly. If your trades are 80% successful, you should be on the safe side, but you need to respect your money management. And if you go with risk to reward, that is, as other people are saying, other teachers, analysts, educators, call them whatever, I don't know, really, I don't care. You will lose. And I can sign now that 90% at least traders are losing money because of that risk to reward story. And I've been really listening to that risk to reward story like last 10 years, guys. And I can tell you that's complete nonsense. Because the thing is, guys, when risk to reward was profitable, it was maybe like 20 years ago. Today, when you have markets that are completely uncorrelated from time to time, when you see that equities are rising and pound yen is falling, it means that central banks are buying equities. It's not manipulation, but it's the thing of central banks. You really think that you can make a risk to reward 1-to-5, 1-to-10? Yes, maybe you can make it once in 6 months or maybe once in a year. But if you trade on intraday time frames, guys, I'm strictly talking about intraday time frames because that is how I trade. I don't make medium term trades or swings like waiting for a month or two to develop. So my point is, do not get me wrong. Strictly talking from intraday point of view, risk to reward is non-existent. I don't care really. Do you really have a good risk to reward when you scalp? Of course not. Can you have a risk to reward that good when you see that ATR is 27 pips, guys? Really? What do you think? That you will make an easy target of 70 pips? It will not be easy. It will mess up with your psychology. And in a second, this trade might turn and go up. So then we cannot talk about risk to reward. In order to make good trades, you need to have very good entries, a method that gives you 80% of accurate entries, or it could be 70, 60%. But then your risk should be low. You trade with 0.5 risk, 1% of risk, maximum 2% per trade. Do not exceed 5% per day. In that case, you should be profitable. If you ever try to use other method, like, okay, I have 80% successful, I will use 20% of risk for my trade. You will lose. With one single trade, you can neglect all these good trades that have been made while you were following your risk management. One single trade of 15 pip stop loss can easily neglect or kill your 150 accumulated pip trades because of that bad risk management. Usually stops on intraday time frames are not higher than 40 pips, depending, guys, again, of the ATR. You cannot treat the same stop for the euro dollar that has 70 pips of the last 14 days, and for example GBP New Zealand that has 200 pips. Do you understand my point now? Forget about risk to reward on intraday time frames. If you follow risk to reward on intraday time frames, you will lose. Okay, so you will either follow guys who tell you to trade only risk to reward, or you will follow me, who is always giving you best possible setups and tell you the real truth in forex market. Now, it's of course your choice, but I'm not afraid to post my results publicly, as I do from time to time. So these arrows are actually reversal arrows based on my Camarilla MACD template and MACD approach, and it's the core part of the Camarilla MACD. It's called type 2 entry, but now it's different. I don't use it simply as a signal. It needs to have a confluence of few things in order to be used as a signal for potential reversal trade. At this point, you see, guys, why I was telling you there is still a chance that maybe we could see order for euro dollar 4-hour time frame. I would really like to see that price gets in this zone and that I am able to short it, because I really enjoy trading even on 4-hour time frame when I see the opportunity. But you see, guys, unfortunately, none of us can move the markets. 27 pips. This is funny, really, this euro dollar. But I know that a lot of people like and ask me to analyze and trade euro dollar, so I'm doing this now. This is where I will sell, guys. Okay, now let's see if we have any other opportunity. Wow, pound yen, big drop. As I was telling you guys on session recap, Siad, you should have made profits with pound yen. Siad, I posted this setup. It happened early morning. This was also session recap. What I would do is I would actually protect my trade. It has possibility to go further down, but if you watch this trend line here, just connect these dots. You see the sell already happening. This is support here, monthly support. So what I would do is, Modris, I would protect my profit. I hope that you made money with pound yen that I posted on session recap. So guys, I don't even know. Wow, this doesn't have any retracement. At least, guys, I would opt for a retracement in the zone. But you see, even daily L5 was broken. This is order block, so maybe here, maybe wait until pound yen hits this level and then go short. I will be following and monitoring this potential zone, because I see that, yeah, wow, what a big drop. So yeah, pound yen is an excellent pair to trade. For me, this is the best forex pair out of all pairs. Watch this, big, big, big head and shoulders. I mean, from intraday perspective, it has a possibility maybe to go, as I said, here, and then we can sell it again. But from 4 hour perspective, wow, it has really a possibility to continue further down. Let's see, I will add my tool here. Let's see what it tells me. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, you see, in between 3 and 4, there is a strong trend. The trend continued down. Okay, and you see, again, this is the confluence here. Weekly L3 ECS Wiz tool 148.13, guys. This is really, really, really a tool to watch for. And yeah, I mean, maybe for intra-week swing, this is the target here. Definitely. 146.80. Well, I don't know if this will happen for this week. You see, this is final target, but in order to proceed further down, the price needs to break weekly L3, then it will probably go up and down, and then it will drop maybe. But yes, there is a confluence here, even at 145.84. But I'm focused now really on selling rallies on pound yen, at least until Friday this week. So yeah, big, big, big possibility that the price will drop. Euro dollar, guys, you see it's rejecting now. This weekly L3 level is always very, very strong. Wow, how I'm not surprised, but I'm always thrilled to see how the price really respects Camarillas very often to the pip. Watch this. It's so easy to spot, and it's so good. I mean, I'm really, when you ask me why I am so excited, because I love forex trading. I am totally into these guys with all my heart and soul, and I want you really also to be very, very successful. Let's see if we have any other pair to trade. I will do a top-down approach here. Nothing on monthly time frame. Weekly, very, very, very bearish. Very bearish weekly. Daily, wow, daily is having now a pullback. So guys, I would probably sell. I would sell it, and I am watching this zone here. From this spot to this spot, this is the ATR projection for this day. So if it starts to reject, I might sell New Zealand dollar. But now we don't see any possible. Well, let's see if we don't have something on intraday time frame. 4 hours moving up. MACD is also showing thick blue, so it probably will go more to the upside. 1 hour clearly to the upside. 15-minute. Wow, the trade already is happening. Yeah, this was definitely on 5-minute time frame. Yeah, as I suspected, this was the entry here. Okay, bang, you see? So now the only thing that we can do is wait for daily, and daily will probably give us entry, because weekly is in big downtrend, daily is in retracement. It could make, if it gets here, it will make move above zero line here, thick blue, and this will be quarterly L4. This is the bottom of this higher time frame dynamic zone and monthly H. Yeah, I'm watching this, guys, definitely. We'll probably make a short trade once the price hits there. Daniel is saying there is some news for New Zealand at 9 o'clock. Great. Maybe the news will give us some better price to go short. Let's see. The news. We need to check the calendar. Thank you for reminding me. Wow, Reserve Bank of New Zealand, guys. This can be interesting. Let's see. I want to check it. Okay. Let's see the calendar here. Yes. Ooh, this is strong news, guys. I will be paying attention to this definitely. Thank you for reminding me. I was only watching technical setups. Oh, well, this should never be neglected. This is very strong, especially this rate statement and monetary policy statement. Traders will look for cues for a future monetary guidance during the when statement is released, and this will this will move the market indeed. Uh, but here, guys, as I already told you, I would be carefully watching this zone here for potential setups. 64 pips is only ATR, so it's not moving much. But well, maybe we can see actually that the price is rejecting. Let's see what the statement will be. Maybe the price will drop and then further spike to the upside, so maybe we will sell. But as I say, it really will depend on a statement. I need to see the statement, read through it, then I will tell you. Let's see if we see some more setups. We had a buy set up on dollar yen, if you remember session recap, and we had a good, because I told you to go long at 130.80, and if you did, you would have made some 50 pips to the upside. Today the price is rejecting 4-hour bearish. Now, guys, oh, you see my arrows are also showing. Well, I missed this one. Is there any pullback? No. Unfortunately, now you see the price is even on 15 minutes is going down. So definitely dollar yen now is going down. We need to sell it on maybe I would have sold it here, but now it's already rejecting. So I don't know. There is no setup for a market order, unfortunately. Let's see Euro GBP. Top-down approach. Monthly is bullish, but it's now in retracement. Okay, weekly strong sell. Daily retracement 4-hour should give us setups. So I will be watching 4-hour setups. Now I'm making a possible prediction. The price might go here and then start to reject. When I see a possible rejection, I might sell Euro GBP again. So definitely top down from weekly. Weekly is down. It also has tick histogram. Daily retracement thinning. Retracement 4-hour. This is a pullback. We want to piggyback momentum from higher time frames. And bang, I think this could go even more to the downside. But you see, weekly Camarilla is 88.76. Maybe the price will hit this. This is ATR, and this is order block. Great. I will watch the price carefully here, and if I see that it started to reject, I will pull a trigger. Modris is saying he is having a short order on 0.90. Yes, 0.90 is also a good level, but as you can see, this gives me also good confluence. So this could be the zone where I will be watching it and I will pull the trigger once it happens. Eric is asking about this indicator. This indicator is part of Camarilla MACD. It's not free. It's Camarilla MACD method. And it's not free indicator. I mean, even if it was for free, you could have done nothing with this because it follows only Camarilla MACD rules. It's not like an indicator that you can use with other systems. It's strictly made for Camarilla MACD. So it's not, it's not like you can do something with it. Okay, so yeah, definitely I will wait, guys. I would so love that I make market order now, but you know, I don't see that market is rejecting. It's still having a momentum on a time frame that should be an entry time frame. So I want to see it coming there, rejecting that. I also see on MACD weakening momentum, and then I pull back. I make an order. Maybe it will happen in next 4 hours. Let's see. Let's wait. You see, I was right about euro dollar, guys. It's going up now because of this head and shoulders inverted. Let's see if momentum will persist. If it does, then, well, we will sell it. I have my orders ready. I think, guys, this was everything for today. So I hope that everything is clear. We have two pending orders. One is euro dollar, okay, and the other is dollar CAD. Let's see what will happen. And of course, do not forget to sign for tomorrow's session recap. Okay, it will be very not session recap, but real-time trading ideas. It could be very volatile tomorrow, but I'm not afraid, of course, of volatility. So I would like, I usually make a market order during real-time ideas, but I will definitely analyze live pairs, maybe make a market order, but I will also tell you what you can expect, because real-time daily trading ideas happen around 11 o'clock, okay? My time, it's 10 GMT, so sign up. Do not miss it, guys, okay? Let's see, guys. For ATR, last question. For the ATR settings, ATR is always here. ATR settings, always use 14 period ATR, not ADR, and this is it. Also, someone asked about ATR and ADR. I don't have a time to explain it now, but I will explain it next time. And yeah, Christina, about cryptos, please ask me tomorrow on real-time trading ideas. This was for forex trading. Okay, so for other questions, send me an email, guys, or wait for tomorrow real-time trading ideas. Thank you, guys. Talk to you soon. Let's see. Euro dollar. I hope that it will get in the zone and that we will make pips with short setup. Cheers, guys. Talk to you soon.